So this week I'm making little leather objects such as these, which are being sold in a vending machine in the shop here at Tom Dixon, and it's about having a very direct link between making something handcrafted and selling it, retailing it. So as a designer, that's quite a nice thought. This direct link between craft and output. I guess it's something that designers don't often get involved in this end of the industry. So I've got standard vases in two sizes. Often I make one-offs or very kind of expensive pieces. So this was more an exercise in standardization and trying to have two simple forms which are just repeated. So it's also looking at how repetition and sort of volume of making can help to lower costs. So it's the same form, just repeated. So it's almost a quest for making identical objects, but even though that kind of fails because they're handmade, and so you always have these differences in colour and different finishes and things like that. So there's a lot of contradictions, and the vending machine, I guess, is part of that. Selling them in this very automated way as well. And that's it.
And what do you like about working with leather?
For me, the main thing is not necessarily the leather. It's more the process of transformation from something soft and kind of luxurious, which we all know. But then by boiling it, which is how these are made, you give it these kind of very unusual properties, which are not known today. But leather boiling is a very old process. It was done in the 15th century to make armour and big drinking vessels for beer and all these sorts of things. There's a long history of boiled leather, but now
So did you research that?
Exactly. When I was at the Royal College a couple of years ago, it's something I discovered in the library, and it's actually something that I found very interesting. This potential to give leather some structure. So, for example, there's a stool here, which is the same process, but it's it's making it completely structural. And in the shop, there's a chair down there which has the same sort of process. So the vases are one application of the process. Obviously the bigger pieces, the stools, the chairs, are a much more structural application of that process as well. So for me, it's not so much the leather, it's more the alchemy of the whole thing, really.
And is it for you the first time that you're so out in the open as a designer?
No, not at all.
Not?
No, I've been probably more, do you mean in the spotlight? But no, I graduated 2 years ago from the RCA, and then I showed at Sotheby's last year with Janice Blackburn. Then I showed at Craft Punk in Milan with Design Miami and Fendi. So that's when I was showing all this, and I've have worked with Johnson Trading Gallery, showed at Design Miami in Basel this year. So I guess there'll be new work shown in Miami this year. So
is this the first time that you're actually working?
No.
Or did you already perform?
Craft Punk did that. With Design Miami and Fendi, their show last year was all about unconventional methods of making things, and so we were in Spazio Fendi, the Fendi showroom in Milan, and making pieces there. So
cool.
That was a good
Great
practice.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.